they'll be calling you a radical. So Germany just come out and debunked Google, Yahoo, ABC, NBC, the whole propaganda freak show. They just debunked it. The German economic minister says, fuck no, what are you talking about? You crazy? Didn't you read my lips? We told you over and over, we're done with nuclear. By the way, they're all shut down. There's only 3 of them still on. They had over 20. Not gonna happen, could happen, fucking happen. The United States had 104. We have 68. Fuck, the world had 455. We're at 286. Take one. Meanwhile, while Kevin Blanchard and friends and crew are doing all this, all activists, you're all buying into the propaganda. Fucking we all live in a greenwashing machine. They're done. And by the way, any fool that tells you that the inflation nightmare here caused by the war in Russia and Ukraine is so full of shit that Chernobyl, eat your deadly sandwich bread, that all goes to Africa. Europe doesn't let that shit in. I mean, unbelievable. Let's see, we dumped $11.5 trillion onto the United States. The feds did. The two socialists, Trump and Biden. Trump ran more debt than all other presidents combined. Oh, Bummer Dumber ran so much incredible debt that it was unbelievable in a year. Trump passed him in 4. I mean, it's unbelievable. We just flood. I didn't get any of it. Fuck. No, I just do all the fucking dirty work. So, Germany's like, fuck you, we're so done. You know, most of the world is. Not here. Well, tell me a nuclear reactor that's gone on here. Not like you're all still Terra, Pharma, Bill Gates, New Scale from Hell. New Scale from Hell's the biggest fucking sham. It's up to $15 a share, $14 a share went public. Jose Reyes, scam artist. Jose Reyes could be the greatest scam artist in fucking America in the last fucking 30 years. There's no SMRs. They were Utah funding them. You go ask 1,000 people in Utah, which I do every day. By the way, I got to tell this story. I was at the Raptors game today. By the way, I have free tickets. What's the name game? So, you know, I'm so poor, but I can go to those for free. I'm standing there talking to a young man about Tony Gwynn and about me and he and I's cancer together. He says, you know, I work at Scripps. You know, I say San Diego shit. I'm like, you're shitting me. He says, you know, it wasn't cancer that killed him. I'm like, oh, really? It was the surgery. That's not the first time I've heard this story. And he worked at Scripps, and I says, you know, I call the Scripps the luxury good of death. And right as we're talking, we're in the bar. There's a bar at the Raptors game. And he bought me a beer. And we're standing there. By the way, I hitchhiked to the game, because I ain't got a car no more. Got a ride from a guy. And the guy gave me a ride home. We're standing there having this conversation. A lazy fly ball pops up. You cannot make it. Everybody's like, holy shit. And I reached out and just went, poof, and barehanded it. Right as we're talking about Gwen, and I went, and flipped it behind my back. Fuck it. Well, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. Not too good. I need to ground it out. Yeah. I think so on that one. Let's go, Tony Gwynn. That one might have. Tony Gwynn hit a lot of ground balls for base hits for singles. Let's go, Ted Williams. Get a pitch. Greatest eye in baseball history. Ted Williams. That beautiful string. All right, come on. All right, come on. Give me a pitch. Can't pitch anymore. Come on, man. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. So by the game at the old post office in the parking lot, they were having a retro clothes fair. So I says, you want to see retro? You want to see vintage? You know what year that? Yep. Do you remember that march? Oh, I did. I went to it. They gave me that shirt that day. Any guesses on how old? It's fucking old. So, you talk to 1,000 people in Utah about New Scale, and here we're paying out of your light bill. It's coming out of your light bill. We funded them over $500 million, but I'm little off. 1,000 for 1,000 won't even know what the fuck you're talking about. We're talking about this, the march, the peace movement, and all these. They don't even know what you're fucking talking about. They're like, they think you're speaking some Martian. I'm not kidding. I mean, and if you watch the nuclear energy is going to save the world. Well, these scumbags to the Price Anderson and this free money prey on it. It's fraud. New Scale's fraud. Terraform is fraud. The whole New Scale energy, and everybody's gone along with the cover-up FUKUSHIMA should be put in fucking prison cell, at least. At least. God. You really are going, Tony, going. Oh, yeah. Come on. Now that's Ted Williams. So, Germany's like, we don't give a fuck what your propaganda machine says. We're fucking done. Hello, hello, hello. But it's just free money. Bill Gates getting richer. They all know that there's a congressional act called Price Anderson. Now, it just shows you who runs the United States. Lock, stock, barrel. I mean, the Bill Gates clan of the world. Fucking the Ukraine. And it's called the Immunity Act. Look it up. Price Anderson. They don't have to pay back. They'll know this. So, you talk to anyone about the anti-nuclear movement. What happened? Easy. The gift that keeps on giving. 3/11. You got it. 9/11. Excuse me. 9/11. The gift that keeps on giving. Yes. So, old and worn out. So a guy invited me, because I got there early to come on the field there pitching, and he says, Blanche used to be one great hitter. I played against you for all those years, you know. Lollygag, slow pitch softball, and baseball. You still got it? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I can fucking hit. Come try. So, you line me up. This is no shit. First pitch, and I use that old open stance I used to use. You know, I love low outside pitches because I could run. Bang him down the right field line, stretch him into a triple. I line up with that goofy open stance of mine. He gives me one right down the middle. 335 feet, I hit it the first pitch. He's like, holy shit, how old are you? I'm like, oh yeah. Some things get better with age. You know, fine wine, champagne, not nuclear waste. Kevin Blanche. Thank you guys supported this historic work, but it's down to nothing now. You know, I got a couple people that have supported me and I really appreciate it, but I'm on the ropes that way, economically. I got to be like those 2012 Giants. They're the 2012 Cincinnati Reds. I'm right there. I'm in Game 3. The Reds beat the Giants in San Francisco in the NLDS. They got to go to Cincinnati, win 3, and the Reds throw a one-hitter at them in Game 3. How the fuck did they survive? That's the day I was dying in the bone marrow transplant, clinging to life. And I don't know how I survived. How did they manufactured a run, went 1-1 to the 10th, and manufactured another? Lincecum on the hill in the middle innings. Game 4, Game 5. They did it again. It's the greatest miracle comeback in sports history. And if you don't believe me, the 2012 San Francisco Giants are the greatest miracle fucking team in name me one that's try me, trump me. You can't. Germany says, oh, fuck you. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Tony, Gwen, and I got cancer at the exact same time. And like I was telling that kid, I will never forgive baseball what they did to Tony. I love that guy. I knew him personally because we did a lot of stuff together in San Diego, and he always showed up. So did I, if you haven't noticed. But I get no credit for any of my work. But we were born almost the exact same day. Got cancer at the same time. Here we are, a guy that worked at Scripps. And we're talking. You cannot make this story up. There's a bar down the third base line at the Raptors games. Bar there. And he bought me a beer. And we're standing there. I got a beer in one hand. And there comes a fly. They don't hit fly balls into that bar. They're usually, out into, right, because it's right next to the third base, above the line there. Right as we're talking about Tony, lazy fly ball comes right there. You cannot make it up. And I just reach up my left, barehanded, flip it behind my back. I'm telling you, for the angels, they watch out over me. All I need is a miracle. All I need is you. Germany says, fuck you, nuclear energy lying scum. They know it ain't green. By the way, Merkel was a nuclear physicist. And she says, no, fuck you. So, I've been in Germany lots of times. Nuclear. They're just like Kevin Lynch. The pro-nuclear start running their big mouths. They say one thing. They say one word. One word. They say one word. FUKUSHIMA. 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 You don't have to be a nuclear physicist. You don't have to be a nuclear biologist, which I am, by the way. Try me. Try me. Try me. Try me. You don't have to be any of that. One word. Not to mention all the waste, not to mention all the fucking pork, not to mention all the fucking ripped off construction funding, TikTok, Diablo Canyon Clock. The word is FUKUSHIMA. I'll get by with a little bit. You know, you ask young people about this, they look like... I remember a guy told me one time, I had one of these type of shirts on, and he says, "Oh God, you got the cool old hippie shirt." Hippie? What the fuck are you talking about? That has nothing to do with fucking hippie. Zero. Well, that the anti-nuke thing's kind of a hip. What do you know? No? What the fuck? They don't even know what you're talking about. It's unfucking believable. It's unfucking believable. They think nuclear's fucking Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, the fucking Tooth Fairy. Do you have erectile dysfunction? Nuclear Fukushima waste will save it. This is how gone they are. Because the sheep, they believe. They believe. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Stan Turner.